Hi, beautiful souls. How are you? Oh, it's a big day today. It's been a really big day today. I'm sitting here, I'm having a beer, I'm cooking some dinner, getting ready for a shower, finishing off my journaling for the day. It's been a full on day. And so much has been going on. Just so much has been going on. And I have had just the most intense emotional and spiritual time. It has been absolutely incredible. Like everything in my mind feels like a wild, like archaic kind of storm. When I close my eyes, I see this nebulous vortex of clouds and like lightning, like it were a tornado or a twister with sparkles and with like things floating around. That's the image that I see when I close my mind. So I know that my headspace is in a turbulent state at this moment in time, and I am trying to reconcile what is both in my heart and my mind simultaneously. And I'm indeed going through a tower moment. The more I say it, the more I feel it, the more I feel it, the more I understand exactly what a tower moment is. And because I'm in the crux of the experience right now, I feel that I can really speak to this subject and sort of get some things out that I had never considered before because I hadn't had such a deep, profound, and jarring experience. Now that I have had this deep, profound, and jarring experience, to requote myself, I am starting to see the tower in such a different light. And it's added a dimension onto my pre existing understanding, my knowledge, my wisdom on the tower card itself, and how that really integrates well with what I already knew, what I already kind of understood was the tower in the tarot, and it's just added so much on top of that. So it's been a steep learning curve and one that I am deeply, deeply appreciative of. It's been absolutely, it's been so spiritually enriching, but also really sad. And I'm at odds with how I feel about everything. There are days where I feel excellent. There are days where I feel absolutely terrible. Today was one of those days that was split in the middle. Half of the day I was feeling happy, happy, joy, joy. The other half I was feeling absolutely bottomed out, morose, marooned on like a thankless, feelingless island in the middle of nowhere with no one to support me or save me. And one thought cropped up in the middle of my turbulent day, and that was, I want someone to be on my side. I know that that is the most ridiculous thing because there are always multiple sides, no one's ganging up on me. It's not like that, but I just need someone who gets it and who is on my side, someone who I know, someone whose opinion I value, someone whom I admire. I just need them to be on my side. It's hard to explain, and I don't even know what I want from that situation, but I just want someone to be on my side, and I want so desperately for this solidity and this security that has been taken away from me. And the more I want it, the more I realize that I want it in a different way to what I had it to begin with. So it is so astounding what is going on inside my mind at the moment. And like my creativity is starting to come back. I've taken 2 weeks off from Patreon, and my beautiful Patreon tribe over there have been incredibly supportive and very, very allowing of me just to take a little bit of like time off. I'm not the type of person that can, when I'm in a turbulent state of mind and heart and mind, I can't work. I run a creative, heart-centered business. So if my mind and my heart aren't in alignment in some way, I can't carry out my tasks to the absolute best of my ability. And I do have a bit of a perfectionist situation going on, and I do have a lot of OCD. And and it's sort of like trips me up. And so I was very open and quite defeated, going, I just need to take a little bit of time to myself. This is really hard. Today was the hardest because it was my children's first day back at school. It was my youngest daughter's very first day at school. And she looked at me, and I went to meet her there at the school, and I helped her integrate into her classroom. And I went and I saw all the kids' classrooms, knowing full well that I wouldn't be able to be there in the afternoon to pick them up and to have that decompression session with them. And I felt so robbed of that experience. I felt so robbed of the experience of getting them ready for school and getting my daughter ready for her first day of school, because the kids are with their father at the moment and they got to have that first. And it was taken away from me. And I feel like something was stolen. And this whole day, I have felt at odds, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it until I realized, holy crap, something absolutely precious, something vital, something that can never be replaced was stolen away from me. And this is just one of the many moments, the many special moments that will be stolen away from me as a result of this awful experience that I'm going through. And it broke my heart all over again. I was like, why? Why? It's so incredible how I feel. I didn't even know that I could feel this way. I didn't. I didn't understand how others felt in this way. I thought I did, but I didn't. And this has been such an interesting and necessary time, a time where I realized that I was hanging in there for reasons that were really quite sacred to me, like the togetherness of my family. Like, I didn't want to have a fractured family. I didn't want to have those things. It's really kind of it's made me face that family setup, that family unit, the family structure that I so did not want. I would have hung in there no matter how miserable I was for a long time, because I did not want this to impact my kids. And in the end, it did me no good at all. And that makes me angry as well. It is incredible how I feel. It really is incredible. And I've been speaking to some of my very, very close friends, and the concept of the dark mother has come up. And I've often heard people talk about the dark mother, and I never wanted to jump in there. I never wanted to sort of like go, oh yeah, this is my dark mother experience. And I've probably had quite a few in my life. But as with all things, when you have a wound, it eventually begins to heal. And it might tingle still from time to time, but it's nowhere near the raw, aching, sharp, and like intricate sensation that you have when you are in the moment of receiving that wound, or in the aftermath, the direct aftermath. And so when I think of the dark mother now, as I am more mature of mind, more lived in my life, and I just I think she's my friend now. Like, I think she is my friend. I think she is exactly the person that I would sit down and have a beer with and tell my problems. And I think that she would be on my side. That's what I want. Like, I want to have this interaction with the Dark Mother, because I know that she will be able to peer into my soul and see just how jagged and broken and disruptive and turmoil ridden it is, and go, this is why I'm here. This is exactly why I'm here. And you've got this. And I've had my girlfriends who I love to death, my best of friends checking up on me going, "You've got this. You have fucking got this." And I'm like, "I don't feel like I've got it. I just don't." First time in forever, if ever, I can honestly say that I don't feel like I've got it yet. I don't feel like I've got it. People are like, you've got this, you can do this." And I don't doubt that I can do this, but I haven't got it. And the more people say, "You've got this," the more I'm just like, I don't want it just yet. I don't want to have it just yet. I want to have this brutal, like, shattering moment. I want to have this. I need to have it, because once it happens, once I have it, once I ride this wave, once I accept what is happening and I live what is happening to its full breadth, amplified by every emotion that I am feeling, once I have that, I can say that I got through it and now I've got it. But I don't feel like I've earned the "I've got this" just yet. So please don't say "you've got this," because it will drive me insane. And I know that when people say it to me, they're meaning the absolute best and I can appreciate it. And, tables turned, I'd probably say, "Dude, you've got this. I believe in you." I'd say all the right things. And I would genuinely mean it, because I do believe that the human spirit is an incredible thing and can endure so much. But the scary thing about this experience is it has shown me a depth that I didn't know I had, a depth of sadness that I didn't know I possessed, a depth of rage that makes me feel frightened, a depth of like screaming agony. And it is incredible. It is incredible what I'm learning about myself. It is incredible how I'm feeling. It is incredible that I get to live this experience. And it is so real. It's so raw. It's so confronting. All of these feelings, incredibly confronting. And here I am in this state of like suspended animation, half appreciative, half in awe, other half devastated. And just the full spectrum of human experience, full spectrum of human emotion in between. Oh, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm so grateful to all of you whom are here and allowing me to speak so openly in a way that I don't think I have ever spoken out loud to other people before. It is so incredible that you have given me the space to do that. It is so incredible that you have lent your support to me. It is so incredible. The amount of support, the amount of donations that I've got. I'm doing a weekly vlog at the moment. It's around with me as a means of distracting me, because I have been kid-free for the whole week and I wanted to do something constructive. So I have been micro vlogging throughout the day, and I micro vlogged today the unboxing of the Witch's Roots, which is right here. And it was a really hectic, crooked kind of camera vlog situation. And I mentioned this about the Witch's Moon, how they reached out to me and they showed me the most amazing and the most incredible support, and how much they showed that they cared. And that to me is such a beautiful thing, to know that there is a business in our industry, in our witchcraft community, that is so genuinely heart-centered, that reached out to me, that offered me a beautiful gift, and that offered me support, and just, they donated to my PayPal. And that's not why they're amazing, but it's what they did and how they did it that actually meant the world. And I have just seen that beautiful spirit. And I have just seen that beautiful spirit in so many people reaching out to send me things, or to just write beautiful, beautiful things for me to read, so that when I am scrolling through, my day, my inbox, and all the kinds of things that I look at as part of my work that I do, I've got these beautiful snippets of like hope in the form of human interactions, people that have been kind enough to write to me, kind enough to donate, kind enough to support me in some way, shape, or form. My beautiful coven went, we are going to look after this space while you're taking this time off. Let's do some beautiful things. And they have been banding together like a beautiful community and just offering so much love and support to me and helping me out in so many ways. It has been incredible. Here I was thinking that if I turned my back for 5 seconds, everything would tumble at a time where I needed to make sure that things didn't tumble, because it was crucial that I kept my business going, because I now was the sole provider for my beautiful family. I was just hope restored, folks, hope restored. And I can't tell you how impressed I was and how surprised and how emotional and how everything I was. I poked my eye then, and it's my surgery eye. Every so often I poke it, and oh, thank you. Every so often I poke it and it hurts. It's still in like a healing phase. But it's just been an incredible time, and I've got to say that I appreciate it so much. I really genuinely have a heart full of gratitude. It is incredible to feel so sad and have so much gratitude for the right people in my life. Like, I'm so fortunate that I get to speak to all of you here on my beautiful platform, a platform that I didn't even know would become the thing that I loved. You know, I love to make YouTube videos. I love it. I actually love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I love to share my thoughts. And somewhere along the line, I lost my mojo. I started being really generic, which is why I really want to do more like week-long vlogs and more intense topics, and do something different with unboxings so that I don't just upload videos about unboxings. I need to be able to incorporate my unboxings into my vlogs and just give you something a bit more dynamic, because I have a dynamic personality, and if I'm not presenting that, I am not being authentic. That is part of the problem. I don't feel like I have been terribly authentic. Not now that I have all this freedom to be who I want to be and to do the things that I want to do. I feel like my relationships have hindered me, and that I now get to spread my wings, whatever the hell that means. Like, whatever that means. I get to spread my wings. I get to unleash my creative force. I get to like dream and hope and imagine a totally different life for me. And at first that was really scary, but now I'm starting to kind of open up. I'm not there yet, but kind of like open up to, oh, I could do this. Oh, I could do that. Oh, and it's so exciting. And it's like these little moments of enthusiasm that creep in from time to time that make me feel like I'm going to be okay. But they're on my up times, and then I plummet. I can plummet the very next day. And, you know, I hear my beautiful daughters and son on the phone, and I'm like, "Oh, you should be with me. You should be here with me. I should be looking after you, you know." And it's not fair for me to want them well, it is fair for me to want them all the time. It is fair because I am their mother. But I understand that our circumstance now means that they have to have a certain amount of time with their father. And it's really hard. It's really, really hard. And that is the part. That's the part that's the hardest. That's the part that breaks my heart. That's the thing that's making me so sad. Wow. Amazing. It's just amazing. It's so amazing. This is my first beer in a week. Just in case anyone was like, oh no, oh no, you shouldn't drink when you're upset. And I agree, you shouldn't, but it's really hot today. really, really hot, and I was folding the laundry, and I was FaceTiming with Alora, and she was having a beer because she was having a stressful moment, and I'm like, "Wait, wait, I have all these beers that have been sitting there for ages, and I haven't had one for a really long time. I'm gonna have a beer with you." So I'm declaring that just in case people were concerned. Anyway, beautiful souls, I'm gonna get to it. I've got to call Alora back, and I just wanted to say that I uploaded a new vlog today. And I would love it if you could watch it, give it a thumbs up. These are the things that I'm going to be asking of you now, just to show a little love to the creative work that I'm doing. And just, I just need it right now. I need that support right now. I really do. You know, I've never really been one to say the spiel, like the like. I don't even know what the spiel is. Something and subscribe, share and like, share and subscribe. I've never really been the person to say that. I have tried it in a couple of videos, but I'm just not, it doesn't feel organic to me. It just doesn't feel organic. And I need to find a different way of engaging my community so that it does feel organic. Ah, thank you so much for all your beautiful comments. Thank you so much. If you're watching this right now, please do give it a thumbs up, because lately people have been enjoying thumbs downing my videos. And I actually am indifferent to that, to be perfectly honest. I'm indifferent. Little do they know that when they thumbs down, they're engaging, and that adds to my AdSense revenue. So thanks for the paycheck. Oh, we love your beautiful face and content. Oh, thank you. People can be negative. I'm not hanging up. I'm not going to get hung up on it though, because it is what it is. I'm a content creator, and I'm exposed to criticism of all different kinds. People will criticize me on my accent, on the way that I look, on the quality and content of my videos. They will thumbs down for the weirdest and most wonderful things, and I have no problem with that at all. It's an expression of how you feel. But I have had people that have been watching my channel for the longest time that have never commented, send me emails saying, I've been watching you for like 5 years and I've never once put a comment. And I just want you to know that, and and it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful to have people reach out to me that never have before. And yeah, it's been great. I know, Jojo. I know. Yep. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff. All right, beautiful souls. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to head off now, do my thing, finish my beer, have a shower, and just thanks for letting me have a little cry. Thanks for letting me have a little moment. Thanks for letting me get my words out. Just, it's really, really, it is really, really therapeutic to be able to decompress in this way. And as a person that runs pretty hot naturally, I need these decompression sessions a lot. And I find it to be really therapeutic to do it. And I find that when I'm engaged in these decompression sessions, I can definitely walk away from it feeling better. So thank you for allowing me to spend this time with you, and for you to be that soundboard for me, and for all the positive reinforcement that you've offered. And I was adjusting my glasses that I'm not wearing. So I will chat to you again soon, beautiful souls. See ya.